what do you call it? The last time I saw them doing something here, they were all standing out in the what do you call it? Driveway here.
Oh, brother. We have to be able to hold them accountable. So I don't know. Oh, jeez.
I think with the, what do you call it, the presentation of the award, kind of give them that and let them, you know.
So they're going to do that, okay.
Their presentation. And
well, in the meantime, while we're waiting, why don't you tell me a little more about what's happening here? What's Al going to be up to?
So technically, I'm not 100% sure.
Hi, sweetie. Are you gonna be nice?
I just know that he's presenting an award for the Idea House.
So this is supposed to be an ideal greenhouse or something?
Yeah. They'll be doing an outdoor, what do you call it? An outdoor tour around.
Okay.
They'll show different things that they do using the solar panels, just using the solar panels and so forth.
These aren't solar panels, are they?
No,
they're up there on the ceiling, right?
Maybe you can see off to the side. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from here.
Okay. Now, what I heard about solar panels, though, is it's like they're not worth the investment because you put up so much money up front. It's supposed to eventually pay you back, but after 15 years,
you have to replace
and then you have to replace them. So it's like you're putting up a lot of money up front, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured I'll give them their day today. They want to explain and be proud of what they're doing, so I'll listen and learn, and we'll see what happens, and take it as a learning experience from here.
Okay.
From my perspective.
That's fine. Are you going to be able to take notes or anything?
Oh, well, you know, I'm just going to listen and observe.
But you're not going to... Sure, that's fine. No, I get it.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to be... Okay, I'm going to put... Hey, how you doing? Good. Mr. Fungari, could you please explain why you took time to help out refugees at the airport, but the city sewer system is in danger? Mr. Fungari is a city council member right there, and he spent a lot of time doing social justice work, helping out refugees over at LAX, but the city sewer system is in decline. The city doesn't even have its own fire department, so why is it that he's ignoring me? I don't understand that.
So yeah, I guess it's probably ideal, yeah, since this particular situation is more allowing them to have their...
Let them have their day?
Their day.
That's fine. So at least I got... So Mr. Fungari, I still didn't get an answer from you. Why do you think that it's okay to spend more time being an attorney pro bono for refugees when you have people here in the city of Hermosa Beach who feel like it's the $1 million ghetto? So what would you like to tell them? And what do you think Al Muratsuchi thinks of that? Wow, no answer. So don't worry. I'm not going to go on with you. Okay.
All right.
So
all right.
I think it's better.
Okay.
All right. So all right. That's fine. I'm gonna have to tell other people what's going on here. So
All right.
interesting.
Well, we'll try it again the next time.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
So I think that's interesting. He doesn't want to talk to me. So there's Mr. Fungari. He doesn't want to tell me anything. So what's going on here? Oh, brother. Mr. Fungari, how come the Hermosa Beach doesn't have its own fire department? Okay. Are you spending all that money on those big green projects that don't really amount to anything? And who's paying for that? Remind me, Tracy, are people fined if sprinkler water hits the sidewalk or something? Is that right?
Unfortunately.
Okay, so people are fined if sprinkler water hits the sidewalk. I don't see how that's fair.
Yeah.
What else is the city doing to its residents to pursue this green program?
Let's see. We've got mandated things when you change a certain percentage of your lawn. You have to have it a certain green level. Obviously, we talked about the water, the regulation on water. Then we also have waste. They've done a whole thing on changing our waste management system.
Oh, brother.
And it just kind of goes on and on and on. The different regulations and policies and taxes. They just recently did a okay for...
I just want to say something really quick. This guy has pins supporting Planned Parenthood. I thought this was about supporting green housing.
Right.
That's really strange.
All right. You want me to finish up over here?
Let's go over there. Okay.
I just got to get out of the bee zone.
Oh, sure.
There's a lot of bees here. For some reason, the bees are having an issue.
Oh, brother. Okay, we don't want that.
So yeah, just recently they did a solar panel okay for the community center, yet the sewers are being unmaintained. The streets are not being properly maintained. I mean, just look at
Look at this. So people are putting a bunch of big money into green energy. Hi, Al. Hi, Al. How are you, Al? Okay. You want to tell me why you raised my gas tax?
No, thanks.
Why not? I heard that you ran away and hid, so you didn't cast that final vote. Why did you vote for tax increases? Do you really think that the working people in this district can afford another tax hike?
I know this guy is a well-known asshole.
This is wrong. I think it's quote-unquote asshole behavior to raise taxes on people who can barely afford them. That's really offensive. Are you going to take any steps to expand school choice? Excuse me, I have to pay another 12 cents a gallon on gas, and now there's going to be another car fee? What's going on, Al? You don't want to talk to me? You don't want to face your constituents? I wonder what the voters in West Carson would have to say, because that's really offensive. I want you to notice how everybody's surrounding him.
He's my constituent. I mean, I'm his constituent.
And I am too.
Yeah, but I'm talking to him right now.
What do you think of his gas tax? Do you think that's appropriate? Do you really think working people can afford another gas hike?
I don't.
Why can't they balance their budget? Why is he balancing it on working people?
Mr. Schaper, why didn't you ever let
Sounds like you're from New York. Why don't you go back over there?
No, I'm here in LA standing up to my assemblyman who taxed us. So why is that? Are you discriminating against me now?
Yes.
Why? Well, too bad. I'm not standing up to it.
Very irritating.
Well, deal with it. I think it's irritating for my taxes to go up.
Deal with me then.
So tell me, Assemblyman, wow, she's trying to block me. I don't know why. Do you think it's okay to pay higher taxes when the state legislature should be balancing its budget by taking over? It is my business. It's tax money that I'm supposed to be paying. So tell me, Assemblyman, why did you run away? Why did you run away and hide when you were supposed to cast that final vote? Assemblyman, you raised taxes on poor and working families. We didn't deserve that. You were one of those key votes that raised our gas tax, that's raising our car fees. We didn't send you up to Sacramento to put us under heavier tax burdens. So, why is it that you can't answer my question? What would you like to tell the working families in West Carson? What would you like to tell the working families in Gardena and in Harbor City who are going to have a higher tax hike to pay, and who are going to have to also pay higher car fees?
I have a question for you.
So what is it? Well, I'm trying to get an answer from him.
Why did the Republican Party remove the charter from your Republican?
Oh, because I'm a whistleblower, like what I'm doing right now.
Well, there are
so what's going on here, Al?
Who don't get their
when are you going to go to Gardena and explain to the working community members there that you raised their taxes? What would you like to tell them? So what is this? You come here to Hermosa Beach to promote a big green house, but you don't want to talk to the working people in Torrance. You don't want to talk to the working people in Gardena whose taxes you raised. So what is this now? You surround yourself with people who are totally in agreement with you, and you don't want to face the constituents whose taxes you hiked. Everybody, this is our Assemblyman, Al Muratsuchi, turning his back on working Americans, working Californians, raising our taxes. This is the story that I heard, everybody. Make sure that you share this.
I don't feel very good, and I don't know what kind of
I don't care. That's not my... You know what? I don't feel good either when my taxes go up. Deal with it.
I'm going to have to call the police.
Go ahead and call the police. That's fine. I have a right to petition a redress of grievances against my Assemblyman raising my taxes. What else are you going to vote for, Al? So what is all this big green stuff supposed to be accomplishing for us? I don't see better money coming to our schools. What about our teachers? We have teachers who are dropping out and they're not getting paid enough.
The schools that have solar panels on the roofs are making a ton of money.
So, no, they're not.
Yes,
Please,
they
don't
are.
spare me that nonsense.
Listen,
You could talk to individual families who put up the solar panels and they barely make the money back on what they've
wait a minute,
invested.
Al,
So this
have
guy
solar
is more
panels
interested
on
in
my
pushing this green agenda,
You are such
and
a
he's
liar.
hurting working families,
You
and he
are
doesn't
a
want to
big
explain
liar.
this too.
I
Did
have-
you not hear that? When I confronted him,
Oh, Jesus, I have solar
about
panels
raising
on
the
my
gas
roof.
taxes, he runs away and says, I don't really want to talk about it.
You're
And then here's
impossible
something
to
else
talk
too.
to.
This guy was supposed to have a coffee,
You're
a
impossible.
community coffee during his race for re-election, and he blew everybody off right there in the Harbor Gateway. So what's up with that? So what's going on, Al? What would you like to tell the working people in Santa Clarita as well? Your vote for those tax hikes have hurt Californians all up and down the state. What would you like to tell them? What would you like to tell the community leaders and residents of Cudahy and of Huntington Park? These are majority Hispanic, majority working class communities who are now going to have to pay higher taxes because of your vote. What would you like to tell them?
Okay. Yeah, so if it's okay, just so we can do a listen and learn, I can walk you back. If you
Okay,
want.
I would like him to listen to me and explain to me why he voted for that tax hike.
So this is not the forum for that.
Yes, it is. He is an elected
So this is
official.
a private event.
Okay, this is a public sidewalk. I'm allowed to be here. He is a public official. I am allowed to be here. This man raised your taxes, my taxes. I'm going to wait until I get an answer from this guy, or you can go inside because you said it's a private event.
Thank you for spending so much time this morning.
What's going on? I'm still waiting for an answer, Al.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our event today.
Oh, brother.
Appreciate having you all here. We are going to have the event in the backyard.
Of course you are. So I can't talk to my assemblyman who raised my taxes.
So please,
Working Californians who are going to see their gas taxes go up, who are going to see car registrations go up, when this guy is doing whatever the unions tell him to do, rather than caring about the working Californians who are struggling from paycheck to paycheck, as long as he has a nice crowd of rich people around him who protect him from being held accountable for his own votes. So this is it, everybody. They want to talk about green homes, but what about the green being kept in working people's pockets? Nothing, not a word. Make sure you take a nice picture. This lady claimed that she was annoyed. I wonder how many millions of people in the state of California are going to be annoyed seeing their gas prices going up, seeing the car fees going up. And there goes, we've got another runner. There goes Al running away. Cannot be held accountable, won't fess up to his vote. Again, everybody, the reports all over Sacramento. This guy ran into a closet so he didn't have to make any kind of a vote to try to kill the gas tax hike, because the Democratic Party would throw him out on his butt if he didn't do what Eric Bauman, that creep, told him to do. This is your assemblyman, ladies and gentlemen, a corrupt union whore who does the will of special interests up in Sacramento rather than honoring the individual and the public interest of California tax-paying citizens. And this lady says that she's annoyed because I'm holding him accountable. What kind of a constituent is that? There she goes. There she goes.